How do I choose the right solar cell for my home? Finding the right solar cell depends on what you want to get from the battery and how you want to use it. Factors to consider when choosing a solar battery. 1. Capacity rating. The capacity of a battery tells you how many kilowatt-hours, kWh, of electricity it can store. The usable capacity dictates how long your battery can send electricity to your home. Some batteries may show two capacity ratings, the total capacity and usable capacity. The one you want to pay attention to is the usable capacity, which is how much of the electricity the battery stores that you actually can use. You should consider batteries with usable capacity ratings of at least 10 kilowatt-hours, as they're suitable for most homeowners' energy needs and provide a decent amount of backup power in the event of a blackout. You can also install multiple batteries to increase the amount of electricity your energy storage system can hold. 2. Power rating. A battery's power rating represents how much electricity it can deliver to your home at once, measured in kilowatts, kW. The power rating tells you how many, and which, appliances you can run simultaneously. Solar batteries will usually have two power ratings, the continuous power rating and peak power rating. The continuous power rating is how much electricity the battery can put out continuously, hence the name, for appliances that need a constant power supply, like your refrigerator. The peak power rating is the maximum amount of electricity a battery can release for a short period of time, which allows you to keep appliances on that need a burst of power in order to get up and running, like an air conditioner. Most solar batteries have a continuous power rating of 5 kilowatts and a peak power rating of 7 kilowatts, so at the very least you should look for batteries with power ratings in this range. Therefore, if you have a lot of appliances you want to power at once, you should consider looking for batteries with higher power ratings. Tip: look at power and capacity ratings together. Look at the power and capacity ratings together when you're comparing batteries. If you have a high-capacity battery with a low power rating, you'll only be able to power a few appliances, but you can do so for a long time. A battery with a high power rating but a low storage capacity will be able to power more appliances for a shorter period of time. 3. Round-trip efficiency. The round-trip efficiency of a solar battery represents the amount of energy you can use from your solar battery compared to the amount of energy it took to store that energy. Say your solar panel sent 10 kilowatt-hours of electricity to your battery, but only 7 kilowatt-hours of that electricity was actually stored and can be used. That means 3 kilowatt-hours were used by the battery's operating system to store and release the electricity, making the battery's round-trip efficiency rating 70%. Our advice is to go for a battery with an efficiency rating of 80% or higher. Higher efficiency batteries can save more money in the long run because more of the solar electricity produced can be used by your appliances, instead of being lost to the battery storing the energy. 4. Lifespan. Most lithium-ion batteries have a battery life of at least 10 years with regular use. As you use a battery, it loses its ability to hold a charge. Think about how fast your cell phone battery runs out after you've had it for a few years. The same thing happens to solar batteries. There are 3 ways in which the battery lifespan is typically measured. Estimated cycles. Estimated throughput. The battery cycle life is how many times the battery can be completely charged and discharged. The throughput is an estimate of the amount of electricity the battery will release over a period of time, and will vary depending on the starting capacity of the battery. When shopping for batteries, look for ones that are warranted to operate at least 70% of their original capacity after 10 years, or 10,000 cycles, whichever comes first. 5. Battery type. A battery's type is determined by the chemicals within it that are used to store energy. The battery type, or battery chemistry, determines almost every aspect of how the battery system will work. Although lead-acid batteries were once the most popular battery used for solar plus storage systems, lithium-ion batteries have recently become the fan favorite. There are two main types of lithium-ion batteries sold today: nickel manganese cobalt, NMC, and lithium iron phosphate, LFP. NMC batteries are more common on the market and are more energy dense, meaning that they can hold more electricity in a smaller area. They also tend to be a bit cheaper. LFP batteries, however, can last longer than NMC batteries. Tip: lead-acid batteries for off-grid vacation homes. While lead-acid batteries are no longer the deep-cycle battery of choice for full-time residences, they are still used often as solar energy storage for off-grid systems on vacation homes. Sealed lead-acid batteries, like AGM batteries and gel batteries, can provide backup power at a low cost and are maintenance-free, so they can be left alone, meaning, you don't have to worry about spending a fortune on a home you're only in for part of the year. 6. Safety rating. All of the solar batteries on the market meet a set of strict safety requirements in order to be professionally installed in homes. However, certain battery chemistries are a tad safer than others. NMC lithium-ion batteries are more sensitive to temperature changes than LFP batteries, which means NMC batteries are more likely to experience something called thermal runaway, aka catching on fire, if mishandled. The chances of this happening are extremely low and they're still incredibly safe to install. But because LFP batteries are more resilient to high temperatures, they are less likely to catch fire, making them the safest lithium-ion choice. 7. Cost. On average, a solar battery installation will cost between $9,000 and $14,000 total. The good news is that batteries paired with solar power systems qualify for the 26% federal solar tax credit, and some states offer additional storage incentives that help decrease a battery installation's high upfront cost.
Please click on the link below the video to watch the full content. If you are interested,